What's up, guys? My name is Adrian from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to RWBY Volume 8, Episode 13, labeled Worthy. It says, the best laid plans, ... Oh gosh, where have I heard that from? I believe it's the saying, the best laid plans of mice and men often go astray. I think that's the words. Is it astray? Away? Array? I don't know. It's one of those like weird words back in the olden days. If that's the case, I believe that means no matter how good your plan is, there's often like outliers that you have to plan for. There's often things that wound up happening that you didn't plan for, or something like that. I'm not sure. Which harkens back to the last episode where RWBY says, "Oh, you know, we have this plan. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong, or hopefully nothing goes not according to plan." And it showed Cinder, obviously, and it showed Cinder in this title screen. So I'm guessing we're going to get that dynamic happening this episode. Last episode, we got the phase 1 and 2 of their plan, where they knocked Ironwood out, and they got to the vault. They sort of tricked Ambrosius, saying that they wanted to create another Penny, just using the metal parts or the machine parts, and it sort of forced Ambrosius's hand to make another body for Penny to live in because he couldn't destroy Penny's soul. There's better ways of explaining that, but that's basically what happened. It's also brought to my attention that, you know, Ambrosius, like when he creates something else, the thing that he created before ceases to exist. That's why when he created all the different tunnels and stuff for people to like go through, Penny's old body sort of disintegrated. And that brought to my attention of what exactly did Ironwood and them ask for when they asked for Atlas? Because I know Ambrosius said, you know, a flying city, how pedestrian, right? But if that was if they said, hey, I want a floating city, then wouldn't the city start disintegrating instead of just like falling? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't it like disintegrate kind of like Penny's body did? So I'm guessing they built the city, but they asked Ambrosius to make it float, I guess. I don't know. With that being said, let's just get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content, as always. Alright, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and... Ooh, flashing lights again! Oh gosh. Who has flashing lights? Unless they're going back to when Oscar nuked the place. Oh, someone also pointed out that the move that Winter used against Ironwood was the move, or could be the same move that she was going to use on Crow back in Volume 3. Which, that does make sense. I think she was in the same stance. If that's the case, then Crow probably would have lost. Maybe. Someone also said that Winter's final strike could have been like sort of the same thing as what Weiss did in her White trailer against the armored suit. Which I can see that in a sense. Do I think it was? Probably not. But there is. You could say.
What do we do now?
Oh gosh.
We stick to the plan.
How?
Without the CCT, there's no way we can tell all of Atlas to just step into a bunch of freaky magic doors.
But there is.
True.
We use the portals ourselves and spread the word on foot.
Oh gosh.
Are we positive these things work?
No. Have John go through it first.
Okay, we can do this. Nora and I will get people through the gates. Everyone else, keep to your roles. Remember, the evacuation is priority 1, no matter what else happens.
You sure you won't need more help?
No matter what else.
Shade is armed to the teeth with huntsmen and huntresses. But we're about to throw a kingdom's worth of negativity on their doorstep. If anyone will need
True.
help, it's them.
My gosh, Jean is so tall. Totally thought she could fly on her
What is it?
thing. See, this is what I was talking about. No one would just like jump through.
Everyone! Ow!
Hey.
I'm, gonna need your attention.
Oh, look at her with the flames. Hey.
Keep moving, come on!
That's it! Ooh, watch your step!
Hey!
Yes, don't fall.
Pushing!
What if you run out of dust?
I thought there'd be more people by now. Our job is getting Penny and the staff to evacuo. Until then, we have to trust the others. I'm sure they can handle it.
We should end up just outside the city limits of Vacuo. Enough space for refugees, but still within range of communication.
All right, I'll focus on masking emotions for as long as I can. Call for help as soon as we cross.
Oh gosh, you're gonna try to mask all their emotions. Good luck, sir.
You've got to be kidding
Oh,
me.
a sandstorm. Perfect.
Which way is the city?
It has to be here somewhere!
Guys, this sandstorm isn't just killing visibility.
Yeah, it's killing communication. Yeah, figured.
Where are we?
Welcome to Vacuo.
Oh yeah, Negative Nancy just went through.
Everyone else to the exit.
Oh. They're dead.
Keep going. We'll
Oh my gosh, we just witnessed murder. Gosh, no Russian left behind.
Your little friend Oscar was right. But the easy part ends here.
Oh, I like how her sword looks nice now.
How did you know about that?
Neapolitan, was it? Now isn't the time to hold grudges.
No. She's right to be angry. I know I haven't upheld my end of the bargain.
Duh.
I'm sorry. I will get
Sorry?
you Ruby Rose. Today.
Did we?
But to do that, I need to ask the lamp a question.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did not. She did not.
Jin.
Hold on. Who just said that?
Jin. Jin.
You have a question for me?
I do. What have
Okay, it's
Ruby
probably her.
and her teammates planned?
She really just wasted the last stupid question
Never considered using
on this?
this stuff.
Oh, I'm so upset.
Maybe we could use
I'm
it to
so
save Penny
upset.
and get everyone in Atlas and you guys broadcast the evac procedure, you'll walk through the portal at the CCT center. And
I'm
we're
so
going to
upset of
Baltimore
how
to
that
Penny
last
and
question
Steph.
was used. Oh my
You tore this
gosh.
kingdom apart with nothing but your intellect. How about we finish what you started? You have everything you need?
Oh, believe me. This is everything I've ever wanted.
You deserve this, Arthur. We'll be back.
It's more than just deserve. You gotta be worthy.
You're live.
Everyone can
Okay, so it was him that freaking destroyed the thing.
Citizens of Atlas, Mantle, what we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling, but
Oh no, not dad number one. Number one dad, whatever it's called.
They're using the staff? Are they crazy? They'll destroy the kingdom!
What do you think a kingdom is? The people? Or just the chunk of land they live on?
That's right.
Either way, it's over now. Ironwood's down.
Hey? Oh, that's Watts. Oh no, that's not good. Somebody stop it. Oh, that thing's gonna explode. Did you handcuff Harriet? You did not. Oh gosh. They're gonna escape. I mean, fine, I don't really care. I don't care. Harriet, though, she's gonna do something bad.
Well, I see you're awake, finally. Atlas is falling under your watch. How does it feel, James?
Oh, shut up, man.
They've got the staff.
That's right. You lose. We both lose.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Is this like Murphy's Law? Whatever could go wrong can go, or whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
You're going to open mine too.
Why'd you leave the weapons there? You're not gonna kill him, right? You're just gonna open the gate?
Sure thing.
What? Sorry, I had to pause it. Huh? Like, I really don't care about the... I don't really care about Schnee. But I'm caring about what Weiss is going to feel about it. Winter obviously doesn't care. But, like Weiss wanted to keep him alive. Everything is just disastrous.
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this. At least not without a little help from Jin. I suppose I have all of you to thank for one last lesson.
Was that Neo? Is that Neo?
Sometimes, if you want to win,
Yep.
you simply can't do it alone. RWBY!
Don't fall. Catch her. Nora, where you at with your little broom? Okay, yeah, we could use that too. We can use that too. No! Somebody catch her, please. No? No? No one's gonna catch her? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I refuse for this to happen. All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to see this out. I don't know what. I refuse. Right, now she's gonna be blinded by hatred, and this is not good.
Why'd you have to come back? Penny, no! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
Yeah, Penny, but you don't have... I mean, you have maiden powers, but you don't have the robot powers now. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. You know what? I like that. That was cool. And now she's Iceman. Uh-oh. Gosh. What the freak is happening?
Fine. Glad someone made it. Watch for a tail. I need to make sure this thing's still armed.
I'm no longer certain this is the most logical course of action.
That's right.
Do you really want to do this, Zeki?
No, I don't. Harriet, the General is no longer in charge. RWBY and the others have used the staff. Atlas is falling. But its people will be safe. Unless you...
It's the principle, Vine! It's about
What's the
loyalty!
principle?
Clover understood that!
Loyalty to
Clover
who?
would see this through!
And perhaps Clover was wrong too.
Don't you dare! Clover was... He was...
Important to you. Harriet, you are not the only one.
Oh my gosh. Great. Every time they're so close, there's always Robin. Oh, hey, Crow.
Looks like you're getting that fight after all.
Freaking really?
I repeat, is anybody receiving these messages?
Is she gonna go against Ironwood?
On the evacuation.
I think that's his laser.
I chased a lot of shadows over the years.
This
Always
episode.
expecting betrayal. But never once did I think it would ever come from you. I know what's best for Atlas, and I'm
No, you
going to
don't.
do whatever it takes to get that staff. So, consider this my last order. Step aside.
Those eyes, though.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom. And I won't start now.
That's right. Oh, no. This, oh my gosh, there's just so much things happening.
I'm spent.
Where's Penny? Couldn't she deal with the storm?
Wait, Penny should have been here by now.
Yes?
Something's
Oh,
wrong.
oh my gosh. What?
What? Why can't I?
Oh dear. Ambrosius.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side and leave on the
Well, they
other
can't
side.
leave.
So one-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo.
One-way ticket, not a two-way ticket.
The portal won't let us.
What's here in Vacuum now? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't. This episode is freaking ridiculous. John, are you sure you're not amplifying Crow's semblance right now? Because it just seems the unluckiness is massive in this area right now. I think this episode is probably the best episode in Volume 8. Just because of how much stuff I think is going on. That just makes me go like, oh no, oh gosh, this is happening. This shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember ever seeing an episode like with this much bad stuff happening all at once since maybe like Volume 3. Now I could be wrong. This is my opinion. I'm just saying like, I don't know, like things like look like they were working out, and then no, they're not. I think it is Murphy's Law that anything that could happen will happen, or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? Like it just seemed like everything that they were doing, it just the worst thing that could happen happened. Let's just go back and relive the agony that is this episode. Okay, to be fair, in this part right here, when they were falling, right, you can see Yang did fall first, so maybe this has something to do with that. Maybe this was like a foreshadowing. I don't know. This is a foreshadowing, then maybe all of them go down as well. I'm not sure. Okay, so it starts out with them trying to deal with one of the problems with them not getting the information out that, hey, you know, y'all need to go through these portals in order to get to safety. So I don't know what Oscar and Emerald were going to do, but Rin was going to mask all the emotions of the people that are going into Vacuo so that the Grimm weren't initially attracted to them when they passed through the portal. I don't know what Jean and Nora were going to do beforehand, but they have now been tasked with going out and telling people what they need to do. First problem that arises in this episode is the sandstorm that is in Vacuo. Now this makes it not only hard to see, but their communications are not working due to the sandstorm. And one of the parts of their plan was they wanted to put the portal in a location to where they could contact Vacuo and get assistance. So that was just ruined. And then Cinder decides to blow up the what seems like one of the main circles. And look at all these people. Look at all these people who are flying off to their doom, or what I think it is their doom. I don't know what Ambrosius meant by "don't fall," because we don't know like the outcome of falling. Though we can assume it's not good if he warned against it. They confront Cinder, and Cinder gives them the idea that she asked Jin the final question, which Cinder has ticked me off in the past, as she has done with everyone, obviously, but I don't know, this was like a whole new level of irritation. Like, I was looking forward for that last question to be used in a very like good way, like maybe we're getting some backstory on more of I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting when it came to the last question, but I thought the last question was going to be used in a better light. But Cinder just decided to take it and use that question to get not an upper hand, or kind of like an upper hand against the good guys. But I don't know. I was really annoyed, like ridiculously annoyed that she used the last question. And then this also annoyed me. Like, oh hey, we're from Central. Oh, we're gonna run away. Dead. And this is how Watts got into the system and shut down Jean's broadcast. He does it so fluidly, whatever. There's that number one dad/dud. Another thing, they were about to arrest all of them. And they failed to arrest the person that probably would have caused the most trouble, Harriet. And it was due to freaking Watts, yet again, making one of the robots to explode. I mean, Harriet annoys me too. My goodness gracious. But Harriet got away, and of course she got away in the thing that carried the bomb. And again, another thing that went wrong. Somehow the holding cell just turned off. Well, we know why it turned off, but like it turned off in only Ironwoods. Like the luck, right? Also, who would leave the weapons of a prisoner right at the footsteps of the cell? At least Crow and Robin had to like walk around to go to the weapons depot to grab their stuff. Ironwood, it was just like right next there. All he had to do is like lean, and then boom, he has it. And what happened? He just obliterated this fool. Gone like the wind. And no one can beat Cinder because some Cinder's good and stuff. And then Neo tries to kill Ruby from behind. Yang just jumps into harm's way, and she falls. Now, originally I thought, Nora was flying around in her little hammer, so I would like to assume that, she would have been the one that would catch Yang or something like that, right? And then I also thought, Penny can still fly with her maiden powers, so she can save, not Weiss, what the freak am I talking about? Yang. But then Blake used her weapon, so I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe Blake could save her, because she has the ribbon with the weapon, and then it didn't reach, and then I was just waiting. I was waiting for her to get caught, and she just fell. She just kept on falling. I'm like, what? So like, what happened to Yang? Yang can't die. No, like I refuse to believe it. This has to be like another fake out as like what happened in was it volume 6? Is it volume 6 that Weiss got speared? I can't remember. Chose to delete that from my memory. And memory's the key. But then you have Blake trying to attack Neo because she's the one that pushed Blake off, or Yang off the edge. So that just leads Weiss to attack Cinder, and we all know how that is going to work out. And then Penny shows up and she tries to attack and I don't know. Nothing's just turning out well. A bunch of people are dying, and nothing's phasing Cinder. Like, Cinder's just fighting with no sweat. Like, no sweat, she's fighting. And this is where I see the bomb, so I was like, okay, you know, Harriet might still do this. And she is. She's still doing this. I'm like, what the freak is wrong with you, Harriet? Vine was going to talk some sense into her. Vine was like saying like, hey, this isn't the logical, you know, way to go about this anymore. You know, this is too much. You know, right? And even Harriet was like going against like, oh, you know, this isn't about whatever. It's about loyalty. And I don't know. She was still mourning over Clover, which I understand, but I don't know. It seemed like Vine was getting across, converting her, I guess. But then, freaking Robin, where is she? Freaking Robin ruins it again. And correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't she the one that instigated the whole thing when Clover, Crow, her, and Tyrion were in the ship? She's the one that kind of like started things. Just like, stop ruining things, Robin. Oh my goodness gracious, I am tired. And then Crow shows up. I don't know. He's fighting Harriet on the ship that Watts is controlling now. So you have the threat of the bomb, which is now armed, going to Mantle. And then you have Winter against Ironwood, which I don't know, man. People constantly say that, like, or constantly bring up the fact that Ironwood's semblance is one of the main driving force that is putting him on this path. And, you know, seeing this scene, I could definitely see where they're coming from. Like, him shedding a tear, you know, going against Winter, seems as though, like, internally he doesn't want to fight her or kill her or whatever, but he has to achieve the goal that he wants. And I think that's where, you know, part of his semblance comes into play, is like, you know, maybe he wouldn't go against Winter if he didn't have that semblance, but, you know, I don't think we'll ever know because we don't have anything to, like, compare it to, I guess. But, like, I don't know. I feel like if anyone could get across Ironwood, it would probably be Winter. I can't think of anybody else who could ever, like, get close to convincing Ironwood. But even last episode, you know, Ironwood was like, you know, don't try to, like, talk me out of it. And even she said, like, I can't. It's too late. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know about you guys, but this is definitely giving me like Volume 3 vibes, where it's just like everything's just going wrong. Everything's going wrong, and I don't feel safe with anyone. Like, no one feels safe to me. Whereas like the attack on Haven, or the Haven, whatever it was, I didn't really feel like a major threat. Like, there was like a little bit of threat here and there, but nothing like major. But this one is just like, what the freak is going on? Another bad thing. When Oscar was heading back into the portal, I was like, yes, you know, maybe we can get Oscar and Ozma to help fight Cinder or something. I don't know how well he'll do against Neo, but, you know, just help. But then he gets blocked out, and they go back to when freaking Weiss was talking to Ambrosius, saying like the one-way ticket to Vacuo, and I was like, no, not one way. So I don't know what's gonna happen, because obviously the kids are outmatched against Cinder and Neo, right? So they need outside help. They need more help, but they can't get help from Emerald. They can't get help from Oscar. They can't get help from Rin. The only people they can get help from is Nora, Jean, because they're actively going in and out of the portals. They have Crow that could help, but he's kind of busy at the moment. They have Robin who could help, but she's kind of busy in the moment. Who else do they have? They have Winter who could help, but she's obviously occupied. Maybe Meryl who can help if he ever gets back to his feet and whatever. Maybe Elm could help if, you know, she gets the handcuffs off of her. Vine is occupied. The only thing I can think of is if someone heard the call out for help from the CCT tower, and they could, I don't know, that's just wishful thinking at this point. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm done. I'm done with this episode. I have, my hope is crushed. My hope is gone. So that was my reaction to RWBY, Volume 8, Episode 13, or Chapter 13. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. I will see you guys next time. Bye.